I've got to be honest with you. I feel like these dolls, I feel like they're trying to cancel a hunt.
How about the time when you were bragging about Sept assaulting a 3-year-old back when you were kids, playing doctor and touching her...
Oh my god, bro! What a... Whoa! Oh, dude! What the... Bro! Oh, oh my god, this person's totally deranged! Now let's talk about obnoxious... Tease. The tease. Okay. I've got this response video to look at here. It's more of a... edit, I guess.
I'm gonna get banned from Disney. I swear, we're about to get banned from Disney. Last summer, I got my cake pops removed, and the plan up until recently was to get my marshmallow wand reconfigured into a marshmallow tunnel. Unfortunately, a few weeks ago, I noticed some hair regrowth on my marshmallow wand. That's bad because the outside of the wand is what becomes the inside of the tunnel, so you don't want hair growing there or else it's very uncomfortable. So I talked to my surgeon and he said that it would be best to postpone the procedure until after hair removal is complete. This is obviously disappointing because I was really excited to have a marshmallow tunnel sooner. That being said, it is still happening. We're just not sure when it's happening.
Chud, my closest personal friend.
Thank you for the $5.
Shill.
Thank you. Also, somebody, thank you for the gift of membership.
Hair removal is a fickle thing and it's really hard to predict when it will finish. But my hair removal technician thinks it will be before the end of the year. So, fingers crossed. Oh, good. Want some? My mom's here, by the way. The marshmallow tunnel. I'm gonna get banned from Disney.
I mean... Anyway, this is Lily Contino. Lily Contino is a trans influencer, okay? Now, this is probably the thing that they've received the most criticism for, which is, you know, using cake stuff to explain a certain procedure regarding trans, like at Disney, at Disney of all places. What possesses someone to do that? It's total freak behavior. If you were trans and you were looking at this, surely you'd be like, at the very least, this is an optics disaster for us. Why is this individual choosing this to do it here? It just seems like a real L situation, even if you're a trans. But I'm trying to find one that I didn't show last time I covered this person. But yeah, basically, the long and the short of it is they're known for these videos where they essentially go to restaurants and they like just sit there, get misgendered, and complain about it, you know? Let me see if I can find something about it.
But how do I make money off depressed people?
I'd rather watch how the sausage is made by me talker than this.
Thank you for the $5. Lily Contino compilation. Maybe something like that will give us the goods. Oh, dude. Wait, hang on a sec. This is not related to this, but this is called...
This is how I dress masculine as a gender-fluid niqabi. I tend to wear button-down shirts from the men's section that are very loose-fitting, with suits over them to give maximum coverage, while also keeping a masculine look. I also wear loose-fitting pants and jeans from the men's section. And lastly, I wear a very bland niqab typically, and I typically wear this black one. It's very easy to put on, very quick, if I don't feel like styling it. And it still makes me feel a bit masculine because it kind of brings out my shoulders. But yeah, that's basically it. Bye!
How does that work? What does Allah think about that? If you dress in masculine, should you not be able to show your face? Dude, that is another level of confusion being added to this.
Beautiful friends, it's the lesbian Snow White here, aka the pronoun gal, and today I'm going to show you how to use rats, pronouns, and sentences. So
I love
let's
this
go.
one.
Let's get one thing straight.
Oh, they didn't show us.
I unfortunately am not. Sorry, not sorry.
It's not bait. These people are real. Oh, what? What the fuck is going on with these people, dude?
Excuse me.
Hello.
I couldn't help but notice that.
Oh my god, why is they look at this individual? What the fuck? It's brilliant, dude. This is like a literal definition of a gender goblin.
That you have a name?
Well, doesn't everyone?
One that you're not really using?
Oh, my dead name.
Yes, a dead name. That's what they call it in the human realms.
Yes. What about it?
If you want, I can take care of that for you.
For real?
You'd never have to deal with it again.
Oh, that's a relief. I actually have it right here.
Really?
Yeah, here you go.
Okay, that's wonderful. But how do I make
No, take back
money
these.
off
Bye.
depressed people?
Have fun with it, I guess.
Thank you for the super chat. Jake Weddle's father. Someone also said trans Putin as well. This is the only way to stop the Russia invasion of Ukraine. We need to put hormones into Putin's coffee. Let's make it happen. Much like his agents come and put plutonium or whatever in coffee in the UK, right? Agents need to get over there. MI6 operatives need to get over there and get some fucking estrogen in his coffee. Let's go.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Gender affirm.
What?
Very nice to let your friends know what gender you're feeling today! Gender fluid edition! PSA that you don't have to do any of these is just things that I do. 1. Pronoun bracelets. You can get different coloured bracelets with different pronouns on, for example.
Oh my god, bro. These people are never going to understand. They're never going to get this. The whole point of assessing someone's gender to communicate with them is it's intuitive. You're supposed to be able to look at someone and assess it because most people don't have the fucking time in their lives, unless they're your close personal friend, to look at a fucking bracelet you're wearing to figure out how to refer to you. What planet are these people on, dude? Oh yeah, sorry, sir. Sorry, I got the Shia bracelet on today, actually.
For example, this one says she, her, this one says he, him, and this one says they, them. The colours also correspond to how I'm feeling, so black usually goes with my black male outfits. This usually goes with like my pink female outfits, and this usually goes with my non-binary outfit. Just a way to let your friends know what gender you're feeling today and how they can address you. Pins are also another good option. For example, I had this one that says they, them for when I'm feeling non-binary. 2. Clothing. Personally, I present very typically masculine when I'm feeling like a guy, and I present more ambiguously when I'm feeling like a non-binary, and when I'm feeling like a girl, I usually wear loads of pink. But anyone can wear anything that they want to, and it doesn't necessarily depend on gender. And finally, letting your friends know. Just tell them. That's it. Just tell them when you meet them. I'm feeling like this today, and can you dress me like this?
Yeah, I mean, look, it's reasonable you'd expect your friends to have more, you know, ability to do this, but it's normal people that are just serving you in a restaurant or something. They're the people that you can't really have this expectation that they take this extra care to figure out what's going on. Oh my god, these people will be the end of the West. It's over. It's never been more over. Anyway, you get the gist. This was a distraction. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is what
now she wants to do transgender operations on illegal aliens that are in prison.
America providing life-saving help.
Whoa! This is the individual. This is the person, okay? This is who we're dealing with today. This is the one that's got the allegations against them, all right? And, yeah, that is quite something.
Okay, that's wonderful. But how do I make money off depressed people?
Don't forget, black equals male, pink equals female. Also, gender is fluid, but trans women are women.
Very
Confused?
true.
Bigot.
Thank you for the super chat.
Healthcare to someone who's in this country illegally is precisely what makes us great. We can only lead the world.
Wait, what? So now you've got to give healthcare to illegal immigrants. People who have got no meaningful way of contributing to the tax system. I guess you could say, well, I guess, you know, sales tax maybe or something like that. But what?
That are in prison.
America providing life-saving healthcare to someone who's in this country illegally is precisely what makes us great. We can only lead the world if we lead by example.
And also the framing of it is life-saving too. So we're saying that, like, oh, dude, this is such a mess. No wonder people don't like all the trans stuff when this is the logic that you're using.
And that means taking care of people who might never have access to this kind of healthcare in their home country. If we deny an immigrant healthcare just because they're an immigrant, we are no better than the countries they're coming from. Because if we're the best country in the world, we need to act like it. So yes, Kamala Harris helped provide gender-affirming care to non-Americans, just like she would provide antibiotics or insulin for someone who needed it, someone who, by the way, just risked everything for a new life in America.
Okay, here's the other... Dude. If you're providing that, you're incentivizing that. So people are going to come even if they don't necessarily need to or have to. God, why are lefties so retarded about the immigration stuff, man? It's so insufferable the way they speak about it.
And that is why Kamala Harris has my vote in November.
Now she wants to do...
Oh my God, dude. These people are just utterly insufferable. I think I've seen this already. I showed this last time, didn't I?
It looks like he's...
I'll just show you like a minute quickly to give you an idea if you don't know who this person is. So anyway, they've obviously got very stupid political takes, but that's not really why we're here. This is about
that's
something
wonderful.
else, okay?
But how do I make money off depressed people?
Hey, thank you for whatever that was. Power Up Redemption. Thank you for the bits and whatever the power up thing is.
having a
this is what they're known for.
She, her.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all good. But it was not all good. Hi. I use she, her pronouns. I'm not sir.
Oh, so sorry.
Yeah,
Okay,
like
that's wonderful.
it's like
But
a
how do
knife
I
in the
make
heart.
money off depressed people?
I did specifically ask ahead of time not to be called sir. Yeah, I'm just.
Oh, it was an on-screen celebration. Got it. Thank you. Base.
Okay. The Sweetwater starts at. Okay. Not.
I'm so sorry. I apologize.
It's just always like a knife. It always hurts every single time. I was wondering if there's a manager I could talk to about something that happened. Yeah, I was called sir. Oh, okay. It just really sucks every time it happens. Sorry about that. I don't need to be called ma'am. I just need to not be called sir, you know? Thank you. Did you call me sir? I just want to tell you that the person who gave me this called me sir.
What?
Called me sir.
Oh.
It's just like, it kind of just hurts a lot to get called sir.
Oh, sorry about that. Okay.
Very good.
You get the gist. You get the gist. I actually think I watched this exact video before to introduce this person. So my view on this is, yeah, they're trying to solicit some sort of response like this of the misgendering, and then they get to film it and make them look bad and speak to the manager, etc. Right? Anyway, they had some allegations drop against them, and I covered it a little while ago. I think it was a video on the channel. Nonetheless, I was very excited to see that following that, they've responded to the allegations. So I'm very interested to see, you know, what that's going to look like. So let's have a little look and we'll see what's going on, okay? What is this thumbnail, dude? Innocent, guilty, ugly, pedo. Dude. I mean, that is not an allegation. That's just straight facts. But anyway, nonetheless, let's see what they've got to say for themselves, okay?
Transgender influencer Lily Contino has uploaded a response video to the disgusting allegations from fellow TikToker Colleen.
It's my turn to talk. A lot of things have been said about me recently, and I'd like to clear them up. We'll start with Cassie. Cassie is a fellow content creator that I asked to come with me to Vegas to collab and hang out after Colleen said no. Now, after Colleen posted her first couple of videos, Cassie and Colleen got together in a voice chat. Colleen recorded it without Cassie's knowledge. That call was later posted on TikTok TikTok, and it implies that I took advantage of Cassie, which I didn't. And if you want proof, I have posted every single DM between Cassie and I on both Instagram and Discord, including videos
Okay, I'm already lost. What was what happened? Dude, does anyone remember this? I can't remember what happened. I wish we'd have a bit more of an update, because I'm now a bit lost. That's why you need to do a drama recap at the start of your video. Dude. The weird OnlyFans... Oh! Yes. Yeah. Thank you. That was it. So it was just this kind of weird pestering in order to try and get an OnlyFans collaboration going. And this Lily Contino person reached out and acted like it was just like a friendly girls trip. But actually they had ulterior motives of trying to get an OnlyFans collaboration going. And they were both of them married. Or something like that. One of them was married, yeah. I remember now. Okay. Is that enough of a summary? Is that enough? I think that's adequate, isn't it?
including voice memos in the link in my bio. You can go look at those yourself, but let's run through the highlights. First and foremost, Cassie reached out to me first, and over the course of our conversation, she came on pretty strong.
Or wait. Is this the... Wait a second. This is new, right? I'm a bit confused. Okay.
She sent me lots of pictures.
Here we go. Hey, hon. Oh my God, you've got your next huge part of your journey next month. That's so exciting for you. I'm Cassie anyway. I hope you're doing well today. Oh, thank you so much. Good to meet you.
And over the course of our conversation, she came on pretty strong.
Hey, beautiful. How's things? I've had the most full-on, super intense week. Sorry about the non-replies. I'm glad you do. Your content is great, and you are super cute. You think? Eek. You're very beautiful. Okay, to be fair, this Cassie person presented this differently. This Cassie person is coming on a lot more strong than I remember them doing last time. I big enjoy seeing your content. I want to find a reason to be over your ways one day. I don't know if Nick confirmed it here, but he just said Boblax had BPD on Bungie's stream. Oh! The guesswork was right from some of you. You said BPD. Yeah, I said it was probably some sort of personality disorder. Okay, there we go. We got confirmation on that. Wait, is he speaking to Big Bungie about it? Or I should have kept the the blowbacks content going. Clearly, there's clearly more meat on the bone. No, it's okay. It's okay. If he's listen, it is what it is. I don't need to stream snipe. There was nothing more to do. There was nothing more to say. There was nothing more to fucking go over. We're done. The milk is dry. The tea is dry. I mean, Nick comes on my stream all the time. I could speak to him after we've done this, maybe, if he wants to. No pressure. Anyway, listen, I'm interested in this now. Bro, fuck. This guy did the content about it, didn't he? I'm very confused. I'm going to have to just go back and double check what happened with this.
Transgender influencer Lily Contino has
Sorry.
come under
We're
fire
gonna speed
recently
up.
after some accusations came out against her, which I'll be going over one by one. The first is the allegation of her sexually harassing a fellow trans content creator named Colleen. Lily and Colleen were friends before everything went down.
Get
Colleen
through it,
even
rattle
looked up to
through it.
Lily, seeing her as a role model in the trans community. Until one day, Lily started planning a trip to Las Vegas. She planned to take Colleen with her on this trip, but Lily's intentions with doing so were very malicious, and Colleen would reveal all of this in a call-out video.
I've been debating making this video for weeks now because I was just trying to...
Right, so Colleen, Colleen is not in question here in terms of changing their story, but I think the other person maybe changed their story. And that's the Cassie person at the end, right?
I racked in my head whether I was overreacting or
not,
but I felt so weird in the moment, and I still feel really weird about it. And if I could save one person who may be a victim in the future, that'd be great with me. A few weeks ago, Lily Tino tried to coerce me into having sex with her using her status as a trans influencer with my wife sitting right next to me. I was first introduced to Lily by my wife, who was a member of her Discord server, and she would always tell me about how to hop on you as a trans because I'm on to get to the US, so urgent about it. Lily is fully agreed to it immediately. Our call too. But the thing is, collabs usually don't work this way. There's always a mutual respect there, and they both already know before the pitch even happens that both parties are even open to a collab. I never did a collab with another trans influencer, so I don't know why she would even get that idea. But for me, this just feels like Lily does not know boundaries at all, and sex is just a toy to her.
This video got plenty of positive reception. Everyone was on Colleen's side, and a day later, Colleen uploaded a video backing up her original claims.
Hi, sorry it took so long, but I had to really gather my thoughts because when I uploaded my video yesterday, Lily Tino decided to react
Everyone's
to it
got a penis here. Everyone's got a penis.
Pitch it and get my permit result, and I agreed. And I had JC sit right next to me because her name was brought up, and she pushed me again for more details on why I couldn't come to the US, and she also wanted an exact timeline of when she thought I would be able to do it. And I said probably 8 months or so, but I thought it was weird to even ask. But suddenly the subject changed to her wanting to actually collab with me. I like her pitch of wanting to collab, and I basically just say, no, because I kind of like working alone. But then I feel like she wasn't even listening to anything I was saying. Placements there, it is very much out of my comfort zone on that platform than her.
I remember this now.
Me for quietly going with her to Las Vegas. Lily has told us in Discord plenty of times that she's had a crush on her and that she used to subscribe to her own fans before they even started talking. And now she's suddenly going to Vegas, which is interesting because Lily reached out to her and now she's invited her to do this thing with her. I know she's probably going to just force me to deny it again, which she did. I was, and how I didn't even want to be around. And JC did mention the OF part, so this kind of confirms that Lily does know about that if she requests to deny it again.
So yeah, basically they had a conversation. She claims that the Lily Contenti person, whatever the fuck the name is, was coming on quite strong and tried to move it to like an OnlyFans collaboration, made them feel uncomfortable. The wife then had to say something to them after that.
Which she did. Her apology was really just like, yeah, it was just for work. But no, I know that wasn't the case.
Lily was backed into a corner, and she knew she had to respond, so she put together a very manipulative response video and posted it.
I'd like to start with some context about Colleen and I's relationship before all this happened. So last April, I was going through a really tough time, something that actually I learned Colleen had also gone through before. She reached out, was really supportive, really nice, and honestly, her support was one of the reasons that I was able to pick myself back up and start creating again. From there, Colleen and her partner were super involved in our community. It was great to have them. Over time, we became friends. And like any friend, I would always post something nice in the comment section. I didn't have a crush on her. I was just a friend. Kickstart that effort would be to collab content.
I'm just reminding myself, we don't need to see all this.
Get a couple friends, so I didn't think it was an
if you want to watch it, go ahead.
Now, Colleen found not true. And in her second video, she contradicts it by saying that I brought it up to her for the first time on our video call. That's true. On that video call, I said, hey, wouldn't it be cool if you, me, and your partner, and by the way, her partner was there for this. It was all three of us. I said, wouldn't it be cool if me, you, and your partner had a fun trip to Las Vegas? We'll do the Sphere. I want to go to a Mega Mart, maybe see a couple shows. It'll be super fun.
I think my takeaway for this first claim was it wasn't like the end of the world. Like Lily didn't need to be cancelled over it, right? But I think unquestionably there was like a sort of a quickness to move to like conversations about collaborations and stuff like that. And it's probably likely that they did feel uncomfortable. But I felt like maybe it had been resolved, so I'm not sure if it was necessary to come forward with it.
And while we're there, at the very moment, my internal mom, Colleen apologized over Discord message. I never got a response in the next day in citizenship. She told me interpreted that as Discord doesn't store any video calls. Is something out of nothing didn't allow it.
Last week, Lily Tina made a video completely denying her sexually harassing me. And if you're wondering why it took me so long to even respond to that, I'll get to that in a second. But here's quickly why her response was just laughably bad. Lily failed to mention that she led me into a Discord call under false pretenses when her real motives were to film with me. She were upfront, I would have said no immediately. She didn't mention that I said no or I can't 3 different times. And even after that, even after I said no to doing porn, she still sent me a link to the porn studio and said it would be mutually beneficial.
Yes,
the entire video, she didn't even mention OF or even spicy content once. Instead, she mentioned it as a different kind of content.
I recently decided to start making a new kind
Remember
of
that?
content.
I was very nonchalant about saying it was normal for content creators to collab, which is true for something like TikTok, but it's much more sensitive when we're talking about making literal porn.
For the record, collaborations are super common among any kind of social media creator, be it this kind of content or other content.
And this one shocked me. She edited the word OF out of her screenshot. The one that...
Hello, Chud. Ever since I saw your dingiling, it has changed the perspective of my dingiling. I am now in competition against your dingiling to make mine bigger, and when it is, I'm going to rape you.
No! Thank you for the 690.
I actually posted to know that Lily was even talking. I knew that immediately after.
And
she could have just said no. And finally, if you're wondering why I haven't responded till now, it's because the day I was going to respond last week, I was contacted by another victim named Cassie, who was tied up in this entire Vegas situation too. Her situation is very similar to mine, except for her, Lily stalked, groomed, and refused to take no for an answer countless times, to the point where on Lily's live streams, I was tricked because Lily was publicly saying that she already had someone go to Vegas with her after I said no, referencing Cassie. Turns out Cassie never said yes.
So I've been trying to say no, and she keeps pushing for it.
It was strange though, because on her TikTok lives, it sounded like you were a shoo-in to go.
Yeah, no.
One of the primary reasons that Cassie said no was because of medical reasons. Lily would try to be like, oh, why don't you stop this medication? Why don't you stop that medication? Lily.
Right, okay, I think I'm getting a better picture here. So, this Cassie person was coming on strong at the start. However, I feel like this Lily person was like being kind of pushy beyond a reasonable level then. I think that's probably where this lands.
Someone should not have to stop their medication to have sex with you. That's ridiculous and predatory.
They didn't believe that I was telling her that it is quite severe, to the point where I don't like travel.
Lily had subscribed to her OF for months prior, told people in the Discord, including me, about Cassie herself. And when Cassie was being called out by Chris Tyson on Twitter for being too trans, which I think is freaking ridiculous, Lily swooped in, all friendly, saying, come to our Discord server, we're friendly here, we'll understand you. And then not too long after, asked her to go to Vegas and do with her. She's been aware of you and has been following you on OF for quite a while.
That's crazy enough. She knew who I was before that.
She talked about it. Like, she talked about it multiple times.
Oh.
On the Discord, she talked about it, yeah.
What? Oh, no, that changes everything. Why hasn't she told me that? And I've told her how this happens to me all the time. Like, people I meet like see a friend, right? And then the second one...
Yeah, this Cassie person, I don't know the ins and outs of it, but apparently Chris Tyson called them out over something, but I don't have any information about it. But yeah, apparently Chris Tyson called this person out for being too, like, I guess their presentation or something. I don't know.
Leaves me alone. They go, hey.
Chud, please comment on the state of the chest meat. Well, that is a very dehumanizing way of referring to a woman's female breasts, okay?
So I actually watch your content and then I'm like, oh, and I'm like, oh, this is the exact same. But this is the first time it's happened to me with someone like Lily.
I honestly hate to think what could have happened to either one of us if we did agree to go to Las Vegas with Lily. And just because me and Cassie are trans workers, it does not mean we do not deserve respect or boundaries. And Lily decided to break all those for both of us because she wanted to have sex with us.
This caused a lot of panic for Lily. She would leave her Discord server without any warning.
Okay. That's got me up to date and I remember now. So when we're looking at these new responses, okay, let's take that into account then. So my basic view on this is that Lily does not done anything worthy of like cancellation or anything extreme. It's more so kind of like an inappropriate level of communication at times and maybe making people feel uncomfortable. That's my view on this. But let's just double check this. So hang on, sorry. Now we remember.
To the disgusting allegations from fellow TikToker Colleen.
It's my turn to talk. A lot of things have been said about me recently, and I'd like to clear them up. We'll start with Cassie. Cassie is a fellow content creator that I asked to come with me to Vegas to collab and hang out after Colleen said no. Now, after Colleen posted her first couple of videos, Cassie and Colleen got together in a voice chat. Colleen recorded it without Cassie's knowledge. That call was later posted on TikTok, and it implies that I took advantage of Cassie, which I didn't. And if you want proof, I have posted every single DM between Cassie and I on both Instagram and Discord, including videos, including voice memos in the link in my bio.
Okay. I've got to be honest with you. I feel like these dolls, I feel like they're trying to cancel a hun. I think that Lily is like hypersexual, aggressive, very forward, too forward, and stuff like that, right? I think that it's very clear that Lily needs to rein it in a bit. But I reckon that there's a level of this that like, if Lily wasn't a brick, I don't know if they'd be taking the same tact in how they're addressing this, is what I'm trying to say. Okay? Do you see what does that make sense? You know what I mean with that terminology, right? It's kind of, do you know what, I tell you what it's like. It's like when the ugly guy, dude, it is this meme. It's the HR meme. It's this. Bro, I figured it out. I think it might be this. Looking good, Susan. Oh, you're sweet. Looking good, Susan. Hello, human resources. But the difference is it's like a passing trans person and a non-passing trans person. Yes. That doesn't change the fact that I do think that Lily has been quite forward in how they've gone about this. And if you're getting to the point where you're trying to, like, you know... Wait, proof. They got rid of the proof. Yo, sweep. Oh my god. Get to know Lily. Lily Contino is a transgender advocate, speaker and educator. She consults with companies worldwide on how to create more trans-inclusive workplaces and policies. Fucking hell, dude. Anyway. Anyway, I wish we could see the DMs. Can anyone find the DMs? Anyone know where they are? If you can find them, maybe they're on Kiwi Farms. We'll have a look at them and see what we think.
You can go look at those yourself, but let's run through the highlights. First and foremost, Cassie reached out to me first. And over the course of our conversation, she came on pretty strong. She sent me lots of pictures and videos and made it super clear
Oh,
that she came
wait.
on pretty strong. She sent me lots of pictures and videos.
Lots of pictures and videos. Oh, yes, love cookies. It is very deceptive to leave this context out. I think you can still make the point that someone made you feel uncomfortable, but you've got to include the context to demonstrate anything that's like mitigating. Anything that goes against you, you should include. You know, to be clear, yes, I did come on pretty strong. You know, I did like the idea of it, but then they freaked me out and they got really hardcore with it, so I backed off, da-da-da. If that's what you want to say. The fact that this is seemingly missing from Cassie's kind of testimony, it just kind of makes me feel like there's an intent here. There's an intent to deceive. There's an intent, you know, to not show the full side of the story. I think that my assessment of this from looking at this originally was an aggressive hypersexual trans woman who should calm down, but it does seem like particularly Cassie has misrepresented it to make it seem worse than it is. That's my view of this.
Videos and made it super clear that she was interested. Now, I didn't mind.
Wait, what's
pictures and
this?
videos and made it super clear that she was.
No, this person is the very sexual one. Ooh, I'm like, damn, I am envious. The kind where I want it too, but I'm happy for the people who got the thing type of vibe, not the yucky envy or jealous. Oh, geez, bad attempt at flirting. I should maybe delete that. Yeah, I'd like to see more of this. But, I mean, if this is an accurate representation, it does change this kind of narrative that the other side is trying to present, that Lily is 100% in the wrong in how they've engaged in this. Because, yeah, you're given signs to, yeah, come at me. Whip your gock out and run at me, you know? Well, they're trying to claim that it's from Cassie. So it is cropped, so I can't confirm that. But then they also said, oh, I've included all the context here, but we can't see it now.
Interested. Now, I didn't mind this, but I want to be clear that she was the one pushing the ball forward. And on June 6th, which is over a month before I ever asked Cassie to come to Vegas with me, she suggested first that if I'm ever traveling, we could collab.
Oh my God, hun. Hun. Hun? Do you know what that means? Hun is a term that was born, I think, out of the 4chan LGBT board or something. And the idea is that you say hun to someone who doesn't look like they pass. Like a trans person will say, how do I look? And you'll go, yeah, you look great, hun, as a kind of dismissive way. Not addressing it directly, but kind of being like, you know, yeah, you look great, hun, yeah. Oh my God, hun, your newest story. Go you. Is this new for you? Eek. So exciting and like want to support as a friend, but also want to see he. Ooh, if you ever feel like traveling, we could do a collab too. Hope you're well. Heck yes, I'd love that. And same for you if you're ever in SF. I gotta say, I feel like Cassie has misrepresented the situation. I do not think this has been represented fairly by Cassie. This is important context has been missed out to make the stronger case against Lily. As much as I think there's a criticism there, I do not think, I think I said this before as well, there's nothing here that's like this person needs to be cancelled or, you know, they've done some sort of significant crime. It's just aggressive hypersexuality. I mean, if we cancelled every trans person for aggressive hypersexuality, there'd be no trans people left. Some of you would probably like that.
Once Cassie and I decided to meet in Vegas and collab, Cassie would often message me about how excited she was. And I was excited to meet in Vegas and collab.
One thing I will say about this response. So look, you can see here showing, you know, the kind of name and stuff here.
lab, Cassie would often message me about how excited she was.
Why is this cropped so much? I feel like I need to see the full messages to really understand.
Sadly, the dates never got decided. So clearly, Cassie got roped in by...
Oh, random thing to say, but Robin followed me, so we're mutuals now. So yay, she doesn't dislike me, maybe, haha. I just want to make sure the people you know also think I'm an okay human. So thank you for mentioning I'm a friend in chat that day.
By Colleen, who's on a vendetta against me. You can watch my previous video that addresses everything that Colleen has said about me, but I want to remind you what kind of person Colleen is. You can of course see the full proof in my bio, but let's just say that Colleen, formerly known as Robin, has some racist skeletons in her closet that she doesn't want you to know about.
Wait, dude. Now, this is poisoning the well. Why does it matter if this person is racist? I couldn't care less.
And look, Robin has some racist...
Please, I think I found that Robin girl that blew up on here for saying the hard R on 4chan on TikTok. I was like, I know you. With the same Robin you love. That's not a different girl, right? Am I tripping?
Skeletons in her...
Robin.
Okay, that's wonderful. But how do I make money off depressed people?
Hello, Chud. Can you please explain why there is more trans on trans violence than blacks killing each other? Oj did nothing wrong.
Thank you for the 420. Figure muck. Is that I can't speak to that. I don't know the stats, but thank you for the 420. It's rude and unprofessional in the workplace. It's the same reason you can't go around saying to co-workers and customers. Grey areas exist, obviously. Saying you wouldn't date a is way different than saying I'd never that You should obviously be fired for the latter. Wait, what is racist about this? Wait, hang on a second. This isn't even racist. I mean, the person is just... they're explaining. They're just not afraid to say the N-word in full because it's 4chan. There's nothing racist here at all. Unless you just think saying the N-word is racist, they're just explaining some sort of logic. Presumably this is about why you can't say X, Y, and Z to trans people in the workplace, and it's the same logic as why you can't go around saying slurs to black people. So yeah, this is 100% well poisoning. There's nothing here that's racist from this Robin person. Based on this, I would say that they probably would be a not racist individual. They're just comfortable saying the N-word hard R on 4chan because it's obviously not a banned word there.
Closet that she doesn't want you to know about. And look, I know I'm not everyone's cup of tea. I'm loud, I'm annoying sometimes, I'm stubborn.
This is Lily. Guys, how can you be confused? It's not like they all look the same. In fact, they look quite different, I would say, okay? This is Lily Contino. This is the person that has been accused, okay?
Morning. Leave.
Lily Contino. This is Cassie. This is Cassie. Okay? Cassie is the second person that came forward whose allegations they've just spent time debunking. This is Colleen, and allegedly formerly known as Robin, and they're the first person that made the allegation against them. Right? You with me? Cool.
But the people you really want to worry about are the ones that are pushing this biased narrative to begin with. And if you don't believe me, look at the link in my bio.
Only a few hours after Lily uploaded her response, Colleen would upload her own.
I wanted this to be over 3 weeks ago, but I kept getting dragged back into it, and I'm so fucking tired of this. I'm not even going to address the fact that Lily said that I recorded Cassie without her permission, because Cassie's going to come out with her own video saying completely otherwise. She completely lied about that, and most of...
Wait, what?
I'm not even going to address the fact that Lily said that I recorded Cassie without her permission, because Cassie's going to come out with her own video saying completely otherwise. She completely lied about that. And most of Lily's video was just talking about how Cassie was coming on very strong or whatever bullshit, which is wrong, because just because someone is being nice to you and that's their way of talking does not mean you can keep going and going and going, trying to push someone to come over fucking seas so you could have sex with them. And lastly,
Bro, I'm telling you, this is what's happened. Cassie came on very strong and left that out in some way of their story. That's wrong. However, I think from what I can piece together from the little we've got, it seems like Lily then came on very strong later down the line, which was off-putting to Cassie, to the point where they're talking about them coming off their meds and stuff like that. So again, hypersexual, aggressive, but no need to like... This Lily person has not done anything illegal or anything that bad to cancel them. That's my perspective on this. But I feel like Lily is relying on the idea that they were strong in the beginning to justify all of that behaviour, and I just don't think all of it is justifiable on those lines. You know, there might be a time you have a conversation with someone, and it starts off, and it's very aggressive. You know, one person is coming on strong, and then maybe the other person responds with that energy, but then eventually... It gets to a point where they're so strong it puts you off. And at that point, you've got to back down as well, right?
You called me racist. But since we're bringing up my apparent past, how about your real past? How about the time when you were bragging about sexually assaulting a 3-year-old back when you were kids, playing doctor and touching your...
Oh my god, bro! What a... Whoa! Oh my god! This has just blown the doors off. What is this? That's crazy. When I was 3, I'm a guy. My other 3-year-old friend girl and I would play doctor. I put my fingers up and licked it. Oh, dude! What the fuck, bro? Oh my god, this person's totally deranged. This person sat there oh god. This is like at 3 years old. At 3 years old. Not only is that completely abnormal to do that at 3 years old, it's the fact that you would recall it as an adult and think about it on these terms. Oh god, it's grotesque, dude. That's like a sick moment on steroids. Yeah, it's like there's like a pleasure in recording it, which is totally deranged. Oh my god, dude. Oh god, it's just sickening. It's sickening that someone is thinking along these lines. Yeah, true. Someone said they must have found the kiwi farms. Probably yes. Is this definitely them? I want to be fair in all of this. Is this definitively them?
How about the fact you literally said the N-word on camera and haven't addressed it? Or how about the fact you defended blackface? Like, what the...
Oh! Uh-oh. I mean, the N-word on camera thing was obviously a stupid point because that was a misspeak. But nonetheless, I mean, Lily was calling out this person for stupid usage of the N-word and acting like it was racist. So at that point, I say, it's the soy fighting the soy.
I don't know how this person is just this fucked in the head. Honestly, you are a huge piece of shit using people's insecurities, sexually harassing people. You are a predator.
Lily has since...
Oh my god, creepy uncle, so true. This person has said stuff like that, allegedly, not 100% confirmed. Right? And then they're talking about their marshmallow tunnels at Disneyland.
Deleted this video and took down the supposed proof in her bio. After this came out, it was revealed that the company Queer Crush, who Lily allegedly pressured Colleen to do corn with, contacted Colleen and explained the situation. Hello, Colleen. This is Electro Rain, the founder and director for Queer Crush. I wanted to reach out to you regarding the Lily Tina.
Amanda Hugging Keys became a member.
Thank you, Amanda Hugging Kiss. Well, my guess is it's probably correct. My guess would be they probably found the Kiwi Farms thread and have used information from that. Because I tell you what, trans people are some of the biggest users of Kiwi Farms to dig stuff up on their enemies. Anyway, what is this?
Situation. Hello, Colleen. This is Electro Rain, the founder and director for Queer Crush. I wanted to reach out to you regarding the Lily Tino situation. To provide some clarity, we did not ever have a scene scheduled with Lily, and in fact, she never actually even applied to work with us. She approached our social media coordinator at a Pride event and expressed interest, and she was told to apply via the website. She then DM'd our Instagram and was again told to apply via the website. She did not ever apply, and therefore was never considered, and never reached the stage where we research the applicant or discuss partner selections. Additionally, we would never book a...
So this Lily person, from the looks of it, is possibly using this Queer Crush thing. Dude, this person is a fucking weirdo. Well, no, I don't think that Colleen has saved something as a nuke. I think they probably found that through further investigation into them, you know. But yeah, this is, dude. Yeah. What? Very clear that Lily wants to do this because they want to be able to have access to other trans porn stars and stuff, right? And I think this is being used as like a way to get your gock in the door, so to speak. You know, acting like you've got some connection and putting it up a bit so that the person is maybe more open to working with you in some way, right?
The scene without talking directly with all parties in advance. We have a form that all performers are required to individually fill out during the scheduling process before they ever get to set.
Yeah, I think Andy's got a point, right? I mean, it certainly feels like everyone involved in this story is an aggressive homosexual, but of course they're all women, so how could they be? That's just ridiculous.
This survey collects info on limits and boundaries, language they do or don't want used to describe them, and info on things they do enjoy and may want to do in their scene as well. Because our entire site is about folks only doing things they actually enjoy, and we never tell people what to do. This step is a crucial part of our planning process, and we would never book a model who wasn't explicitly interested in working with us and hadn't provided information on their comfort and desires in advance. On behalf of myself and my company, we want to extend our deepest apologies and sympathies for what you are going through, and want you to know that we absolutely support you in speaking up and protecting your boundaries. These messages give a lot of validity to Colleen's claims of harassment, which is bad news for Lily and her response video.
Yeah, I feel like this person... I don't know if it does. To me, it just demonstrates leveraging some connection to try and solicit like a sort of... You're like putting on this idea that you're more legit than you are. You know, like this backs up the narrative for me that they're using this OnlyFans thing as a way, like it's almost like a Tinder-esque thing, right? They're using it as a way of gaining access to other trans women. Again, is it like rape? No, I wouldn't call it rape, but it is obviously criticizable. But it feels like people want to take it to a more extreme place than it really truly deserves to be. And if we're being fair, as we always are on this channel, despite the looks and the identities of some of the people involved, it's kind of like creepy, predatory, maybe, something like that. Yeah, something along those lines, right? Rather than it being a full-blown gig grape type scenario, or like sexual assault or sexual harassment, particularly when you consider that Cassie was like, you know, not only initially having a more favorable conversation, but also withheld that from their testimony.
In fact, the aforementioned TikToker, Cassie, commented a lot of threats on Lily's original video, and they are very concerning. Cassie claims that Lily is committing actual crimes and is threatening to leak it. She commented, "You didn't say what I wanted you to say, so I cherry-picked info to make you look bad. Nice. Should I leak the literal crimes you're committing?" Now, while this definitely incriminates Lily, it does the same for Cassie. As you saw from Lily's video, Cassie was Lily's friend and supported her up until Colleen's expose. Her most concerning claim, though, is her accusation of Lily being inappropriate with minors. This allegation is something that has proof behind it. Lily minors.
I tell you what happened with Cassie. This is what happened with Cassie. So Cassie, having a friendly conversation, thinking they're kosher, going to maybe collab with them, etc., etc. Then Colleen steps in. Colleen tells their story to Cassie, and I think Cassie was put off somewhat by that. And then when Lily started getting pushy, further backing off happened. So, yeah, I think that there's criticism for Cassie here. I think they've been deceptive in how they presented their information. But it's all making sense to me. Lily came after me, actually. Lily offered the collab. Lily lied. Lily didn't like when I couldn't do. Lily blackmailed me, and Lily is committing sexual crimes against minors. Yourself to minors is effing disgusting. I wasn't. Also, thanks for cherry picking in for an attempt to force me to lie for you. Go away. Okay.
This allegation is something that has proof behind it. Lily streams a lot on Discord, and in these streams, she goes topless quite often. These streams are watched by Lily's subs. Anyone who pays for a subscription on Lily's TikTok gets access to this Discord server. It is deleted now though, supposedly to cover up evidence. But the problem is that there is no age verification required to subscribe to her and join her Discord, which means that minors were watching these streams, allegedly, and Lily went topless in front of them, allegedly. And not only this, a transgender sex worker, specifically a trans woman, accused Lily of trying to pay her to do a certain inappropriate service. In this service, Lily allegedly wanted the model to act underaged. The knowledge that Cassie...
Okay, I mean, that sounds really bad, but I'm probably going to need some sort of proof. I need something for that. I don't really like this idea of just dropping something and it's like, well, like, there still needs to be some sort of evidence. I'm not going to accept just something that's something so, you know, something so crazy just being said, you know? Also, I really want to find these full DMs. Does anyone know?
Allegedly knew things like this were happening and continued to be Lily's friend is very concerning. And in my opinion, she's more involved with Lily and her alleged crimes than she'd like to admit, which is why she threatened legal action against Lily, causing her to delete the video. According to Cassie and Colleen, they are working together on a new video explaining everything.
Are you going to make a video on the whole Lily situation and your experience being the second person talked to after Colleen? I planned on uploading one about the nowish, but I've learned additional info in the past 3 hours that has made it much more serious. Sorry for rambling. The stuff I've learned, it's like way more serious than I first realized, and it's pretty overwhelming. So nap soon then. I'll be trying to say what happened. I've been all over the place emotionally, especially since learning new info. Dude, I wish we had these full messages, but I can't seem to find them.
which has yet to come out. However, they did have an interview not too long ago, which included a few highlights.
Oh,
Yeah.
She basically didn't believe that I was telling her that it is quite severe, to the point where I don't like traveling. Like,
Oh my
it's very
god.
tough.
That's horrible. Like,
and then so once she wouldn't take that as a no, I said I don't have a passport. I've never felt this pushed to do something. It felt like I've said no so many times, and she just
exactly.
doesn't get it.
Exactly. This is a pattern. She has a pattern of doing this.
I was like, wait a minute.
I don't want to tell you what to do, but like maybe just cut off communication with her for a bit while you figure this out. If she does want to talk on the phone again, record that because she has a pattern of wanting to talk on the phone and just completely just wants to have no evidence at all.
That's what she did. Oh my god, I didn't realize. She didn't. That's right. She got me on a phone call and then dropped a lot of us.
And this is not the first time she's done this. She's done this with one of her ex-mods too.
Like,
okay. Let me just tie this off real quick. It's literally a couple more minutes. Okay.
Like, I'm busy. You know, like I'm
I'll get
busy.
off.
I got shit going on. She's like, no, like just call now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why? But like, I understand. Like with me and you right now is a whole different ball game. But I was so confused, and like I was like, everything felt so weird. But I was like, it can't be anything more than just this, right? And then so hearing this, I'm like, really, what's going on?
Lily
and
is,
why is she trying to live over there? And like,
I've been in the Discord for a while, and she is very open with how she talks about. She'll just randomly talk about it in her Discord lives, and I've always thought that was really, really strange that she was always talking about that.
For now, Lily is going about business as usual, while
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, dude, there's a lot of claims here with no evidence provided, so I'm not gonna, dude. I think my take is correct. I think this is all a case of this person being hypersexual and aggressive, Cassie missing stuff out of the original claims, being more forward than first stated at the start, probably getting freaked out when they spoke to Colleen. This person increasing the aggression and trying to get them to come and fly out to them when they didn't really want to. You know, that's my basic understanding of this. There's clearly loads more stuff to dig into with this, but I don't have access to like I don't know, dude. There's a whole Kiwi Farms thread about this Lily person. But yeah.
Colleen and Cassie are plotting something diabolical behind the scenes.
Guys! Bungie will be there. I'm literally a few minutes out of ending this segment, okay? Let me tie this off. I also can't find a DM from Bungie either. What DMs are we talking about?
Thank you all for watching, and please subscribe.
See, look, it's finished. And also, I can't get any more information about this to go over now. So we're done. We're laughing. God, you guys are so annoying. It's like, as soon as there's something... Do this. Guys, relax, okay? It doesn't make any difference if I take a couple of minutes to tie off something that I'm doing, okay? Calm down. It's fine. Right. Anyway, that's that. That's the update. Maybe there'll be more to this. I've kind of given my take on it already. Lily is a weird hypersexual freak, but I think some of the claims are being overstated to destroy them, and clearly it's getting very catty. And obviously, there's more stuff that's now come out about this 3-year-old thing from this screenshot. Bro, I don't know what to make of that, if it's actually them. But if it is, that's insane, crazy, nutty shit going on.